Dave here, W5CWT. Going to walk you through an actual QSO on the W5CWT-X software. This is JT65, and I was sitting here watching some CQs come through. Answered one here, an Italian station. It looks like IZ1RHY, and clicked on the CQ that he sent right up here. I sent him his call sign, my call sign, and my grid square. He came back with this down here, which I double clicked and then sent him a Roger and then 12, and he sent that back. He didn't hear it. Now this is kind of an interesting here because he transmitted the exact same thing that he transmitted last time, which means he did not hear my return of India Zulu 1 Romeo Hotel Yankee, and then my call sign. I rogered his -22 and sent him -12. He apparently didn't hear that. That's why he retransmitted his again, which is typical procedure. If you don't hear something, it doesn't decode, you simply transmit what you transmitted the last time. Do that 2 or 3 times, depending on how long you want to try to continue the contact. So I'm transmitting once again here, rogering his 22 and giving him a 12, and then we'll listen for a minute to see if he hears that. He should respond with the next thing in the cycle, which is a Roger, Roger, Roger. You start off with CQ, you send the grid, you send the first RST and DB. You roger that initial RST, send your own RST in the DB form, roger, roger that, and then a 73. Now I'll tell you, sometimes down here people don't do exactly this. Sometimes they'll send off with a 73 instead of a roger all, and that's just kind of understood that they got it and they're good. You may end up with a 73 after that too. So just kind of depends on the person that you're talking to. So we'll listen here and see if they heard us or not. If this Italian station heard us. 22, he reported us as being 22 down. I was 22 below the noise. That's pretty low. So so it may be that we faded out and he didn't hear me. We'll see what happens here. Go into decode mode, and he rogered. Roger, Roger, 73. So we'll send a 73 as well, and it'll transmit the next one. Now notice I went ahead and just clicked 73 here instead of double clicking this one up here. The reason for that is if I double click this, the program is going to try to work out this phrase itself. He sent my call sign and then a Roger, Roger, Roger and a 73. So if I double clicked his, it would interpret the Roger, Roger, Roger as his call sign. So I would send him a Roger, 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 W5CWT 73. I guess that would work in some degree, but I prefer this format, so I just went ahead and clicked the 73 button down here, which generates the same message in the right form with 73. So if you'll notice, after transmitting a 73, my program automatically disengages the enable transmit, so we don't keep transmitting regardless, and he probably won't send back. He'll probably simply send a new CQ and go on down. So let's look at the JT65 transmit process throughout the QSO. I can now log this as a contact. Take care, W5CWT.